Hello and welcome to a very special unboxing here at FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay and today we have a big old bag of goodies here to open up. Of course, it's the Nintendo Switch launch, but of course there's also lots of other things that came out today, including Breath of the Wild and a bunch of amiibos and controllers and such, all of which I got in this big old bag. So let's start taking a look at what we got here. Of course, we got Breath of the Wild here, physical. The box is very cool. Very thin, looks like a PSP box, and if I had been prepared, I would have grabbed one of my PSP boxes, but why would I do that? That's silly, right? We've got Breath of the Wild. We've got some amiibo. Holy crap, look at this sucker. This thing's amazing. It's huge. It looks really cool. Dang. This is definitely the biggest non-plush amiibo they've made. Mega Yarn Yoshi being the largest so far. We've got the console itself. I've never laid eyes on this personally. I never went to an event or a store or whatever that had one of these, so this will be my first time ever seeing one in person. I'm very excited to take a look at that. We have got a Pro controller which has a dented box. So I hope that this sucker works. Look at that. It looks terrible, right? Not good. Not good. I'm hoping that's okay. We've got some more amiibo in here. We've got Zelda. And Link. Make sure I get the reflection off of that. And a Bokoblin. All of them. A Rider Link. There's more in here. What do we got? We got a Joy-Con charging grip. So this is the one that actually charges your Joy-Cons when it's in the grip. And a spare set of Joy-Cons. As well as some sort of GameStop exclusive poster. Which I shall open first, because why not? Haven't seen it yet. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Got a roll. It's a standard art that you've seen a lot. On that side and on this side. Oh, yeah. I've seen that too, but pretty cool. It's going to be really hard to get the roll out of it, though, so that always stinks. Alright, let's start right away with the big one and unbox the Switch itself. Very cool. Cannot wait for this. So far I don't see any tape anywhere. Oh, it just slides way... Oh my goodness. Wow. Here it is. It's way smaller than I thought it would be. Than you think it would be. Wow, this is the whole console right there. Whew, look at that. It's a beauty. See how thin it is? It's insanity, right? I'm shocked by this. I'm so excited. Alright, let's check these Joy-Cons, which are similarly tiny. So very tiny. Man. There's your front. Side. Other side. Okay, so this is Joy-Con R. Let's just slide it right on there. Oh, that is satisfying. And I think there's a lock switch somewhere. No? Am I dreaming? I'm dreaming. That might be on the grip or something. And that's Joy-Con R. Let's check out Joy-Con L. Okay, pretty standard looking thing, and you can see there's buttons in there. Looks to be a sync button in here as well. And it's telling you, it's got some arrows on there. It says slide down this way. There it is. Bam! Switch with your Joy-Cons. And look, you even get a reflection of the camera and my fan. Excellent. There you go. You see my streaming setup. That's the system. It is very big. My goodness. Crazy. But, you know, much lighter than you'd expect. Man. I cannot believe it's finally here in front of me. This is amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's see what else we got in the box. Nothing in that. We've got the grip, which again, way smaller than I'd expected this to be. This one doesn't charge your controllers, it just holds them. Let me me see if I actually have any watching. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing chats here. You got to hold the little button and slide it off. Then I'm going to slide it into the grip itself. Oh, that's satisfying. That is satisfying to do. Again, you hold the button, pull it off, and you fit it in the rail here. Bada bing. Okay, it's in there nice. It actually does feel pretty good. And there you can see the little tiny controller. It's thin, it's light, but it's not too light. I like the way it feels in my hands. It basically feels like if you took the screen out of your 3DS and the controls were a little closer together. That's basically what it feels like, but with better joysticks. Much better joysticks. I'm liking that. Very, very cool. Feels great. There's some sort of hook on the back here. I don't know what this hook is for. I suppose we'll find more about that later, see if there's accessories that tie into that hook at all. So there's the Joy-Cons in the grip. Here's the system itself. We've got, yes, one of these Joy-Con straps. So if I take a Joy-Con out, and this is what has the locking mechanism now that I remember, this will slide on there, and I believe these will fit on either Joy-Con. This one has a plus on it, and this one has a plus on it, so I put it on this guy. This is what's got the little lock on here, this little gray thing. Make sure you lock it. I think. How do we do that? Okay. You pull it downward, and it locks in there, so it's not going to slide off your Joy-Con. Now it gives you a little bit more heft. It feels like a much more normal-sized controller. And the only thing is, it's a little cramped here. Your thumbs are very close together, but you're playing on the freaking go, man. On the go. Gives you better shoulder buttons, at least. Very cool. So there's Joy-Con R, and this is the one for Joy-Con L. And because it is pretty easy to slide these out, might as well just switch them real quick. Haha, look at me. Accidentally saying switch and pretending it was on purpose. Okay, this one points up for lock, so I guess it's different per side. There you go. The left and right Joy-Cons with the straps on. Very cool. This is what you'll be playing, I assume, when you're on planes and stuff or traveling in the car and you don't want to bring your Pro Controller. Very sweet. I like them. They feel great. They feel high quality. I like the texture. It's a nice matte, and it's a decent size. It's not optimal, of course. Of course it's not. But it is probably the optimal way to play portably. I'm very excited about that. Random, health warnings thing. This looks to be our dock here. The little toaster that you shove it into like a slice of bread. You got Nintendo on the back side here. It opens up. And there's where you get your ports in there. Looks like we got USB, HDMI out, AC adapter, vents along here. I guess that's a vent hole there. On the front, it just has Nintendo Switch logo. This is my fingerprints on there. Okay, on the sides, you got a couple of USB. And over on this side, nothing. Some sort of hole. Probably just for cords to go through. Very cool. So, let's see how it slides into that. You got your toaster. Got your Switch. And I'm holding it upside down. You make sure you got your USB port on the bottom here, and you slide it in. I think that's it. It's in there. It's all the way to the bottom. There was no clicking or anything. It just sort of falls into place. It's very simple, and then you just slide it out. That's as easy as they made it look in the commercials. It really is. Wow. That is great. Okay. On the other side, we have HDMI cable and the power brick that you'll be using to charge your Switch until you get yourself some other options. There's a car charger they license officially, and of course you can get a USB Type-C cable, and that's what the plug looks like. If the camera will focus on it, it probably won't. It's fine. It is a newer type of port, charges quickly. It's great. somewhat biggish block here to charge on. You know, that's sizable. Chunky block, but not as big as that Xbox One block, huh? So that's it. That's what's in the box here. And I'll just show you the other sides of the box in case you were curious what it looks like. Warnings. Cool art. Montage. Cool montage. Logo. And back to the warnings. So that is the Switch itself. I'm in love. I gotta say, guys, this is so great. I cannot believe they finally did what I always wanted them to do and make their consoles completely portable. I loved Nintendo portables the most, and that's what they finally gave us, a portable console completely. So I was going to take this off if I don't break it. I know you somewhat easy to break these. I know. Duh, you hit the button. Stupid release button. Also make sure your lock isn't engaged. Well, a little afraid I'm going to break that taking it off. I hear it's a little fragile if you don't know exactly what you're doing, so I'll abandon that one. And apparently that one. It's fine. We'll play with them separately, I guess. Alright, so we'll kind of leave this off to the side of the screen here. Face it to it. You can see it there. And let's move on to the other bits in the box. Including, if I have any way to open this, Breath of the Wild, the physical box here. You can see the art. Very cool. The back, montage business, standard. The box is very thin, thinner than a PSP box, if I recall my PSP boxes. Open this sucker up. Why am I struggling? Take the plastic off away from the microphone. It's probably very loud. And more art inside the box and a little tiny chip. There's your chip. It's very small. Big old contacts on the back there. Now, everybody's talking about how these taste bad, and I'm going to lick it anyway, even though everyone already knows it has a coating, makes it taste bad, so when children put it in their mouth, they spit it out. I'm still going to try it, because I'm stupid like that. I literally don't taste anything. Maybe it's only certain games. Is it the label? I'll try the label. I don't know what people are whining about. At least The Legend of Zelda tastes like nothing. I got nothing on this one. No problems. We'll see. I don't have Bomberman with me, but I will be getting that from Amazon tomorrow. Okay. Moving on. Oh, we have an extra set of Joy-Cons. So, you know what the Joy-Cons look like, but we'll just see what's in the box. Part of that unboxing experience, right? Okay. You get to watch me struggle with packaging. Isn't that fun? Alright, in there you got another strap, another Joy-Con, as you may expect. And syncing these Joy-Cons apparently super easy. All you do is slide it onto the side of your Switch, and that syncs it right there. Just having it on the side of your Switch is all you need to do, and it is synced. So, oh, I don't have to take the straps off those because these ones don't have the straps on them. Excellent. So, just a standard second set of Joy-Cons and straps. Bada bing. Just like the first set. Okay, moving on. Let's open this Pro controller. The one with the dented box. This controller better not be hurt, man. It better not be. I don't want to have to return anything that I open here tonight. By the way, kudos to GameStop. That was a very smooth pre-order and pickup launch, midnight launch experience. So, okay. Alright. You open it up, you got a bunch of cardboard. Oh, I don't know why I didn't expect a cable, but I didn't. That's all it's in there. Charging cable, of course, to actually charge your Pro Controller. Since the Joy-Cons charge on the system itself, on the Switch, the Pro Controller needs a cable. And it is also USB Type-C. Nice, fast charging on that. And let's take a look. I've never seen it in person. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. For one thing, those Joy-Cons are very light, but this has got a little heft to it. I like a little bit of translucency there. Those buttons are nice and fat. Oh, those joysticks are nice and tall, unlike the Joy-Con ones that are a little bit short. These ones are nice and tall. D-pad feels good. All the buttons feel really, really nice. I like it. There's your controller from different views. Even the backside is a little translucent. I didn't expect that. You can see the rechargeable battery in there. And down here are actually the sync buttons, so that when it's synced to the Switch itself, you'll be able to tell which player you are. And there's a sync button next to the charging port on front there. So very cool. It has a nice heft. I think this feels really great. I think I probably still like PS4 a little better. But that's a nice feeling controller, and I'm happy with that. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have a charging grip here. So the grip that you get inside the Switch box does not charge the controllers. It's just there to make it feel like a more traditional controller experience. So this grip is also by Nintendo. It's not a third-party accessory. This will actually charge the Joy-Cons while you're playing inside the grip. So that's nice. Opening this up, again, there's your charging cable, USB Type-C, same exact cable that was with the Pro Controller, so I'll show you that. Box is a little bit cool. They got the nice art all over these boxes, so that's cool. Alright, now the grip itself largely looks the same. Trying to see if it's a trick of the eye. I think they have form factor wise, they're like exactly the same size, like literally. The difference here being that it has the same translucent material of the Pro Controller. So this one you can kind of see through a little bit. See my finger moving behind it a little bit, kind of. Hard to angle it just right. So versus this one, which is completely opaque. That's your visual difference is all. Otherwise, they visually look exactly the same. And they feel, weight-wise, it doesn't even feel heavier. There's very little difference between these two. It's unbelievable. They couldn't just make this one a charging grip, but they charge you extra for this one. Whatever, it looks cool. Again, I like the translucent better than the opaque. But, yeah, you can slide these in there as you'd expect. Something made extra clicks there, makes me a little bit nervous. Feels good. I like it. Uh-oh. That one comes off. This one was giving me some resistance. Okay, no, we're good. Whew. I was a little nervous there when I heard those extra clicks. We're good. So that's all of my Switch accessories and things. So now we're going to open up those amiibo, of which there is a variety. Whew. Look at them all. I'm going to save this one for last because it's so freaking cool. Suspense, right? Best for last. So in that case, I'm going to open, let's see, let's start with this Bokoblin maybe. So here's your Bokoblin. Cool box art. Standard messages in the back. Oh, actually, what does it say that it unlocks? Score rare weapons to help you on your adventure. That's what the Bokoblin does. Alright. Again, do all that away from the microphone, sorry. Okay, he's a funky looking creature, but the amiibo's got some nice detail to it. Nice heft, and there's no supporting little clear things to make them fit on there better. There's a Zelda, the Hylian crest on there. Very cool. It looks nice. It looks really nice. Come on, camera, focus on it. There you go. It's a questionable wardrobe choice, though, pal. No wonder you get owned so many times in the game. I wonder if I can get you to see the crest. Show you this view. See it hiding in there? There it is. Okay. Cool. Rider Link is next. And let's see what this one says. Score rare weapons and items. This one looks to be a sword and some sort of saddle for your horse. What was the last one? This one looks like a couple of different clubs. So, alright. So squeaky. Okay. Wow, it's looking great. Of course, obviously, that's not so nice. That supporting member in there. It is what it is. But detail-wise, the sword is a little plain. The cape is nice. The shield is nice. You can see the Sheikah slate on here. That's cool. Oh, man. There's a lot of little details on here. The horse's face. Wow, there's actually a lot. The sword, I don't know why the sword is so plain. But everything else is very detailed. Besides Link's face, there's really nothing to see in there either. Okay, start showing this off to you. Come on, focus on it. That's a pretty side. There's so many things going on there. Show them the cape. Come on, camera. It doesn't want to focus on it. Am I too close? That sword is so plain. Obviously, I didn't rehearse this. Okay. That's a nice amiibo. Okay. Kind of keep these guys visible here. Okay, I'm opening Link the Archer Link here next. Oh, before I guess show the nice box and the art there. And your item looks to be just a bow. A cool looking bow. Just one item for this one. Oh, didn't rip the back off. There we go. Okay. Oh, this one actually has, and I was about to rip it right off, this one actually has a little twisty tie securing it in there. So you want to be careful not to assume that it's not in there. This is the first amiibo I've seen like this. Make sure you don't hurt Link's sweet looking bow. It's very cool. Come on, you fiddly little thing. There we go. That should be good enough. So this one, they took the effort of making this look like something. The little support beam that he's on. Now, what is it? I don't know, a cloud? Liquid marshmallow? I don't know what it's supposed to be. Some dust? A dust cloud, maybe? Excuse me, that might make sense. Okay, wow. There's some nice detail in here. Now the sword has got some good detail on the scabbard, on the handle. Yeah, that looks nice. The shield's got a lot of detail, the quiver and the arrows. Wow. All up and down his arms. The bow, which is nice and straight. Sometimes you have a small plastic figure and sometimes these don't line up quite straight. They get all bent, you know, because they're thin. But no, that's nice and straight. Looks great. The tunic, again, the Sheikah slate. Link's face. The eyes aren't very big, but they're very detailed. They look nice. The hair, everything. Yeah, this is beautiful. So far, This is my favorite one that I've opened in the pack. I thought I would like Rider Link more, but I think I like Archer Link. See if I can do any justice to it. That blade on the bow is very cool. And like I said, if you look, it's not bent. It's nice and straight. Shield details, a little hard to see. Again, weird dust cloud thing, I guess. And the back. And again, they all have the little Hylian symbol. There's a name for it, and I'm sure the Zelda fans are screaming at me, but sorry, it's escaping my mind at the moment. Alright, and the last of the small ones is Zelda here. And there's your box art. Looks great. I'm not an in-box collector, as you can obviously tell. And looks like she gives you a shield. Looks like a scarred up shield, but maybe it's really solid and has good defense. Don't know. Okay. Okay, Zelda. She's, again, very nice detail in here. Her face is a little plain, but the eyes have nice, sharp details. You can see the little ribbons in her hair here. You can see the braid real nice. She's got some nice patterning on the clothing. You can even see a little Triforce symbol. Yeah, so some of this stuff isn't like printed ink detail. Some of it is like indented texture on the plastic itself. So even though it's not popping out with ink colors, you can still see it and it looks really nice. Her boots are very cool. They look really good. She's got some sort of little pack back here. She's holding something that looks vaguely like a Sheikah slate, but it doesn't have the symbol on it that Link's does. Probably ties into the story somehow, huh? And the big flowing hair. So let's see if I can give you a look. It's so bright in here. I should darken my camera. I should have done that a long time ago, probably. Can you see it? It's not going to auto-darken itself, is it? There seems to be a shadow here. Get it in the shadow. Nah, it's not going to focus over there, though. There. It's hard to find the center of this camera. Such a wide angle on it. Looks nice. So far, this whole line is a really good-looking line of amiibo. But I'm most excited for the big one, so let's try that out. Look at how big this is compared to these guys. Fittingly, of course, because in the game footage you've probably seen in commercials and stuff, it's much bigger than these. But the other amiibo, of which I have many, not necessarily to scale. You know, you've got Dr. Mario, who's really just Mario. And you got Bowser. That's not really to scale, you know? They aren't really that close in size. So it is a little surprising that they decided to go such a big scale on this. So let's check it out. The reflections in there. Very cool art in the box. And, okay, so we got... It looks like this particular arrow. Looks like that comes from this amiibo. Very cool. What looks to be some gears, some cogs. Maybe that unlocks something secret. I'm not sure. And another item which is maybe some sort of plasma bomb. I don't know. Oh, I can see in the back here it says that this amiibo has adjustable legs. That's cool. Mostly amiibo are just statues. So now they're introducing, you know, the plush ones. I've got some Yarn Yoshis. And this one with posable legs. That's great. They can essentially make action figures at this point. Very cool. Alright, let's open her up. Yeah. Again, it didn't puncture through the back. They've decided to give a background to the bottom of this. Looks like some sort of scenery. Okay. Does it slide out? Do I pull it out? So I slide it out, sort of. Oh, it's in 2 pieces. I'll break it taking it out. There we go. So the base size is identical. Exactly the same bottom there. But as you can see, this sucker is massive. It is huge. And the details are big and thick. And they look great. The little eye is a little transparent looking stone type thing. And indeed, these legs have got like pipe cleaners or something in them. You can completely pose them. How cool is that, huh? Sweet. Very cool. I can't wait to see this thing in the game and see how crazy it is. Yeah, so this thing looks to be oozing with all sorts of magic-y looking lava or something. Very cool. Let's see how much we can expose on the camera here. This one seems to be presenting itself okay. Very cool. Look at that eye. Pierces your soul. Pierces your soul. So there you go. There's the whole Breath of the Wild set of amiibo. It's been great. We've unboxed our Switch, checked out all the controllers. This has been really cool, and I cannot wait to start playing Breath of the Wild, which I will be doing next and streaming. Obviously, if you're not big on spoilers, then catch me on some other games. I'll probably download some stuff on the eShop or whatnot. Definitely getting Bomberman tomorrow, and I'll probably stream that with a friend. A little one-player action too, but this is so cool. I'm so excited. This system, this is my kind of system. Nintendo did exactly what I wanted them to do. Exactly. And even if it's going to have some sort of flaws, I don't care. It doesn't have to be perfect for it to be great. Just like a video game, just because it gets a perfect 10 on some review site doesn't mean it doesn't have bugs or something. It just means it's a great experience. So as long as this is a great experience, I can overlook a few flaws. So, if you didn't notice, this is where the game cards go in there. Just pop Zelda in there. I'm curious if the artwork should face you or not. Artwork faces the screen, it clicks right in there. Fits great. I'm going to turn off our stream here. I'm going to sign in to everything and get myself set up on my Switch. And then I'll be streaming. So thanks for watching this video, probably after the fact, since it is 1:30 in the morning right now. Not a lot of folks watching. I think everyone up right now is probably unboxing their own Switch and setting it up and playing with it. So if you're doing that yourself, congratulations. Looks like we're all in for a great time. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon on a Zelda stream. See ya.